smash the like button, and subscribe. You support Trump? The election was held today. Harris versus Trump. Who would you rather vote for? Okay. Is there a way you can get a little bit closer to your microphone?
Yeah, sorry, it's connected to my car.
Okay.
I'm not driving, I'm just parked. But no, I just had a question, and legit, actual, like, I'm not trolling. I saw a video in which you had asked a guy, because he supports the war in Iran, if he was willing to enlist, does obviously stand for what you believe in. Now, out of
Because he
curiosity,
supports offensive wars, not defensive.
I mean, wouldn't it be defensive if it's an old thing that we've been dealing with for like 40 some years?
No, it's not defensive because there was no evidence that they were going to strike us at all. Absolutely zero evidence. According to Joe Kent, who resigned, he said that there was no intelligence that they were going to strike us, and that we did this on behalf of the state of Israel. Again, just letting you know, it's a little bit hard to hear you still. If you can get a little bit closer to your mic if possible.
I'm sorry. I apologize for the quality. Like I said, it's just my car. So out of curiosity, why do they need enriched uranium?
So they weren't even enriching uranium more, according to Tulsi Gabbard, who spoke in front of Congress, like, since the strike that we took on their nuclear enrichment facility.
But I'm saying, what do they need enriched uranium for?
I'm not disputing that they were prior, after the Trump pulling out of the JCPOA, enriching uranium to be able to build a nuclear weapon. Like, at that time they were. But since they've been struck by the U.S., they have not been building it, according to U.S. intelligence. Therefore, it makes no sense that they would be specifically attacking them because of the nuclear weapon. They're simply doing so because of the ballistic missile program they have.
But you do agree, then, that if they were to continue, if they were doing stuff, that there is a potential, not even for a strike on us, but a strike on one of our allies, correct?
You say that one time, sorry?
You can at least agree with me, then, that should there be a continuation of their program before our strikes, that there is the potential for them to strike, maybe not us, but one of our allies, correct?
With ballistic missiles?
Yes.
They're more likely to do that if we go to war with them. And then in that situation, to be defensive. We had no evidence that they were going to do so.
Well, I mean, the potential of being able to make nuclear weapons, that kind of raises a question on whether or not, what are they going to do when they make them?
So the point is that they're not going to make them yet. They had no evidence that they were making them yet. So, like, I just don't understand the point you were making that we need to attack them or go to war with them. Plus, the JCPOA we had was a negotiation without going to war with them to limit them from producing enough enriched uranium to the degree that they would need to weaponize it.
But also, prior administrations before Trump have listed Iran as one of the biggest threats to the nation's security. Kamala Harris actually said that on her campaign trail.
So you say you don't want, you said on the campaign trail, wait, say that one time? Sorry, I was reading a message.
Sure, not a problem. Kamala Harris stated that Iran was one of our biggest threats on her campaign trail. And that's, I mean, like,
wait, I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. But that doesn't mean that she would have gone to war with Iran.
Okay, can you tell me what the negative effect long-term is of us going to war with Iran?
Yes, destroying our reputation around the entire world, destabilizing our relationships with our allies, especially NATO. We can also point to the fact that it's costing a bunch of money, U.S. service members' lives, innocent Iranian civilians. It doesn't change out the regime that exists there, radicalizes the individuals there to a greater extent, has destabilized the relation to a greater extent since we've engaged in more military intervention, things like that.
Okay, and what in history points to that exact thing?
Afghanistan.
Name another war.
Iraq.
Iraq's not stable right now?
I don't think that it's actually been more stable because of our involvement historically. I don't think that Iran's been stable historically because of our involvement. Our involvement historically actually took out a democratically elected leader and reinstated a military dictatorship in Iran in 1953. Afghanistan, specifically the Taliban has taken over. Trump is actually the one who set up the deal with the Taliban to give them 5,000 members back and to pull out.
Okay, but who orchestrated the pullout in Afghanistan?
That was Trump.
That was Joe Biden.
It was Trump, because Trump set up the agreement with the Taliban.
Trump's original plan was drawn out for over years upon years.
You're wrong.
Biden is the one that made the order to pull.
No, Biden actually extended it.
This was even in Dean's Jubilee.
You're wrong. So Biden actually extended it. So Biden extended the order to stay. So they actually stayed there longer because of Biden. So they had more time to leave under Biden. Under Trump, they would have had less time to leave. They would have left in, like, May rather than leaving in August.
The pullout was executed under Joe Biden. Donald Trump's original plan was for a pullout over an amount of years.
No, it was to pull out in May. It was to pull out in May.
Dude, this was fact checked in
Do you want to bet?
Dean's Jubilee.
Do you want to bet?
Yes.
How much?
Throw $1 on it. There we go.
More than that.
Need more than that?
Absolutely.
So this wasn't fact-checked in Dean's Jubilee.
No, not correct. You're misunderstanding. Because you're objectively wrong. Like, I can literally show you that you're wrong. Put more money on that. Want to put $100 on it?
Oh, is this your Pierce Morgan debate tactic that you want to bet money?
Well, Piers Morgan got dog walked by me doing this because he clearly was unable to take the bet.
He definitely didn't. You giggled like a weirdo.
Yeah, he wouldn't take the bet. And now you won't take the bet either because you know you're wrong.
Can you show the proof?
Show what proof?
That it was orchestrated with Trump's plan and not with Biden.
Yeah, so I already told you Trump originally
show me
put up
the proof.
Trump originally
Stop
set
filibustering
Let me explain.
and just actually show me the proof.
Trump originally set up the plan that would had us leave in May of 2021, and then Biden extended it to be in August so that we had more time to leave.
Show me the proof.
Okay. Look up PolitiFact, U.S. pullout of Afghanistan. It gives you the entire timeline.
Just pull it up, dude. You have the capabilities right here. Show me.
Okay.
Because Dean got dog walked on this exact point.
Or it's actually factcheck.org. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Anybody can go watch this.
Yeah, and he
that lady
didn't get fact-checked.
him up on this.
No, she didn't. She wouldn't stop interrupting him. Here's the timeline of U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. Do you see the screen? Okay. So if you scroll down, Trump strikes a deal. Do you see this?
Okay.
What does this say? U.S. and Taliban sign agreement that sets terms for U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan by May 1st, 2021. Okay, that was set up by Trump. Do you see?
Yes, and I didn't debate that. I said that
it was
Trump's
extended
original
under
plan.
Biden. Biden follows through. And then scroll down, and in August, there's the pullout.
What happened with the pullout of Joe Biden? What happened?
What happened? Are you saying 13 service members died?
How much equipment did we leave there?
So the equipment...
How many billions of dollars did we leave there?
So I don't know if it specifies here, but the equipment specifically, there's a bit of a misunderstanding here, because the equipment we gave was to the Taliban, or not to the Taliban, to the Afghan government to defend itself against the Taliban. Okay, so any of the stuff that it was just ours, we destroyed on site or we brought back with us. Otherwise, it was just stuff we gave to the Afghan government to defend themselves.
You're objectively wrong.
No, I'm not. That came from military intelligence and military experts.
Does everybody remember the video of people hanging off the plane while it was trying to take off? That was executed correctly under Joe Biden.
Okay, but if you think that Donald Trump would have known that the conditions...
Did that happen, yes or no?
Of course. What's your point?
Okay. So that's a perfectly executed pullout by Joe Biden under his administration.
I never said it was a perfect pullout.
Okay, so Trump set the initial terms, and I agreed with you on that. That was my initial claim.
No, it wasn't.
Biden executed the pullout. Yes, I said Trump set the terms, and then you said, yes, he did, but they followed through on his plan, and Joe Biden extended it. That's exactly what we just said.
No, you're misunderstanding the conversation we were having. You were arguing that Trump specifically was not the one, and I had to justify it to you that Trump was the one that set up the deal. That's why when I first showed you the factcheck.org statement, that's the first thing I showed you was that it actually was Trump's deal. So why are you lying?
I said it was Trump's deal. I literally said that. And then
what were we going to bet on, you liar?
Execution.
What were we going to bet on, you liar?
Do you top or bottom for Dean?
Do you just like come up with gay fantasies in your head every single time that someone beats you in a debate?
I'm not the one making up weird hypotheticals.
You literally just fantasized about whether or not I'm a top or bottom of Dean, bro. What is wrong with you?
You're sitting here and immediately, this is always what you do. You say people are lying, and then you immediately go, "Why you lying, bruh?"
You are lying. I literally proved you wrong. I showed you on the screen that you're wrong. You're mad.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
So people weren't hanging off the plane as it was taking off.
And I've already responded to this. You originally were claiming that Trump didn't set up this agreement.
No, I said he did set up the agreement, and I said it was
after I showed you on the screen.
No, you are a fucking idiot, dude. Jesus.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
You're literally crashing out right now. Literally crashing out. You're wrong. You're coping.
That's what 23-year-olds do. They go, "Oh, you're crashing out."
They dunk on you in the conversation and they beat you in the conversation. Then you get mad and then you crash.